Hey guys, how you feeling? My name is Brittany Lynn of Brittany Lynn Wellness. I'm a holistic nutritionist and wellness expert. I want you to take a minute to learn a little bit about my story and why I got into what I do. So Brittany Lynn is actually my real first name, but I've always just used Brittany for short. And so I wanted to be authentic in exactly who I was working with clients in this type of industry. And Brittany Lynn Wellness came about because of my own healing journey and what I went through, understanding how much better your life becomes at the end of a healing journey in whatever that healing journey is for that person. So my story actually starts from the film and television industry, and I was an actor in the film and television industry, and through being a part of that world where it was very much based on what you looked like and how much you weighed and all of that kind of stuff, I found myself getting wrapped into a lot of bad habits and became really sick with multiple different eating disorders. And through the healing process of coming out on the other side of an eating disorder, I was able to kind of find different wellness coaches that I got to work alongside. The therapy programs that I went through kind of started to teach me a lot about the body and emotions and how different food makes us feel a different way. And it kind of was like breadcrumbs on a path to discover this whole passion of wellness. And this is, 10 years after really going through a lot of this personal stuff on my own, this personal journey, this inside work, because a lot of it is an inside job. I would say that I'm grateful for all of the hard times that I went through, the eating disorders, the whole thing, because it actually led me to this place of balance. I feel like when you recreate that relationship with yourself, when you recreate the relationship you have with food, it's a completely different world. So yeah, I feel good. I feel great about who I am, and I'm ready to reflect that back into people who are looking for the same kind of balance. And so I wanted to dedicate myself to other people, to helping them get the healing that they need. And I knew that being a practitioner and opening Brittany Lynn Wellness was the way that I was going to be able to do that. So I think wellness, I think a lot of people would sum it up as balance, but I think that that's too simple. I think that wellness is a full-on lifestyle. It's an emotional, it's a spiritual, it's a physical journey. I think wellness is still being able to have treats every once in a while, have that glass of wine with your partner. I think wellness is, again, loving who you are and living at your most authentic level possible. A treat that I would have because I eat treats, it has to be balanced. I would have dark chocolate. So I say this to my clients all the time. I say 75% and over, you're golden. So dark chocolate is something that I get my little piece of sweetness after dinner every night. It's my little treat for myself. Sauerkraut is probably one of my favorite foods, and I know that's so disgusting for some people that don't know about sauerkraut, but after I learned about all the benefits and I started to make my own sauerkraut and do all of this stuff, it really became a staple in my diet, and now I can officially say that sauerkraut is one of my favorite foods. That I would never say that if you met me 5 years ago. So in Brittany Lynn Wellness, I really focus more on female and hormones and fertility. I work a lot with menopausal women, postmenopausal, premenopausal. Think again, hormones, female system. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. It's been part of my own healing. And so that's where I wanted to dedicate my practice. So I get to help women feel the best they've ever felt by balancing their hormones. Yes, hormones run the world, and many men know what I'm talking about if they think about their girlfriends, wives, or partners. Hormones can make us crazy, can make us excited, can make us feel like we could take on the world, and can make us feel like we just want to stay under the covers all day long. So hormones are the main focus of what I work with in Brittany Lynn Wellness. People don't really realize that hormones are the reasons why they have a lot of things like weight gain, insomnia, food cravings, all that kind of stuff. When you are able to show somebody what hormone's out of balance and that's why they feel this way, it kind of takes the pressure off of them. And when you can find a way to balance them all, it's like having a key to a safe in the body, and you're able to unlock all of these imbalances in the system. So hormones, at the end of the day, run the world, for sure. An average day would begin with some sort of a ritual. So I'm big on either taking 10 minutes in the morning to read a gratitude book or read any sort of book that brings you joy first thing in the morning. So I do that. I do drink coffee. For all of the people who say, if I come see a nutritionist, I don't want to stop coffee, you don't have to. It's just choosing, everything in moderation. So I do have my amazing cup of coffee in the morning to get me going. I'll either go to my Pilates class or my gym class, do some weightlifting. I love weightlifting. For women especially. And then I'll see my clients throughout the day, building meal plans, protocols, all that kind of stuff. I usually take some time midday to kind of reflect on how my day's going, what emotional state am I in. I try to stay really present to where I'm working from. Am I feeling grounded today? Am I feeling all up in the air and anxious? Really focusing on where you're working from has become a normal part of my day. I always say, because feeling good is everything, it is my slogan in my business, because if somebody feels amazing in their body and they feel good about who they are, that's everything. So that's why I say, because feeling good is everything, because it really is. So with all that being said, I am so excited. It is my mission, it is my goal to help as many people get to that place of balance and self-love. And I am looking forward to working with you.